Yeww. I'm just me, James Earle. I never was above nobody, never below nobody, but always know that I'm different.
How you guys doing, man?
Good, how you doing?
Damn, that breath shit, that's real.
That was refreshing, right?
You do breath work at all?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Man.
It's good in the pool.
It is.
You don't know nothing about the pool.
Here you go. He think
Who is this guy?
He think he lieutenant in the water or
I'm
something.
just
Like he a
saying.
fish. I'm a shark in the water.
What are y'all talking about?
We talking about a fish and a shark.
No, baby shark.
Can't be talking to elders like that.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
He come over, go
Baby
swimming. He in the
shark.
corner doing whatever. I don't know what he doing. He got his feet
You
crossed
get
in the
what I'm
water. I ain't know what the
I'd
hell
be
was
interested
going
to
on.
get the both of you out in the ocean on a surfboard, see who
First of
swims
all,
in.
Listen, I can swim.
No, he can't.
You put me in the ocean, I can
No,
swim.
he
I'm gonna get my swim
He's
to where I
from-
gotta go.
He's from Philly.
He said, I'm going to swim where I got to go.
I can swim where I gotta go.
He gonna doggy paddle where he gotta go. You know, there's a difference.
And keep reaching for the bottom the whole time.
Yeah, you know, there's survival in the water, and then there's
Yeah.
surviving in the water.
I've got a friend of mine, Kirsten. She was I'm not going to give her that much. I think actually she was a D1 swimmer,
Okay, that's different.
you know? And then she's also a surfer. So when she comes to me and she's like, you know, some people think because they're swimmers, they can surf or they can move around in the water on a surfboard. And some surfers think they're swimmers because they can move around on a surfboard. But I'm going to tell you that is like way wrong.
Totally two different things, huh?
Yeah. And we were going to paddle from here, Oceanside to Carlsbad.
Huh?
In
Yeah.
the water?
Well, you guys were talking about sharks and little fishies and shit. I mean,
I'm saying in the pool.
I figured I was
I ain't
level.
talking about the ocean.
I'm a shark in the pool.
I figured I'd level up. I figured I'd level up. There are no sharks in pools, man.
Exactly. No,
None
that's the
whatsoever.
reason. That's the reason.
Unless
I'm
it's Shark Tank.
Yes, I'm cool. You know, because I want a Shark Tank headboard. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I don't want to be in the ocean.
So anyway, we were going to paddle from Oceanside to Carlsbad. And I call her up and I'm like, hey, look, I'm going to just get on my board, on my longboard, and I'm going to paddle from Oceanside to Carlsbad and back. And so she said, all right, yeah, I'd love to go. Should I bring my board or can you go, you know, can I just swim next to you? And I was like, no, this is like 2 or 3 miles one way and there's a current. She said, oh, no, I got it. I was like, what? That's an athlete, man. Seriously. She's
No,
talking like 3 miles there with a current on the way back. She knew she could do it without any question in her mind.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
And
I give that to her.
I couldn't do that. I wouldn't want to do that.
Sure you could.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah. Not a lot of people could.
You said 2, 3 miles?
Baby
Baby shark.
First
Baby
of all,
That's that baby shark.
baby shark.
dude.
he can only hold his breath for 10 seconds under the
Yeah,
water.
right. Here you
know what
go.
I'm saying? So you
You
can't
know
be.
the circumstances.
I breathe
we was in.
underwater. I can breathe underwater.
You guys want to go on
Do you want
a
to do
breath
this? Do
holding
you want to do
contest
this
right now, dude?
We've already done this.
Listen,
He's
no,
lost. He lost.
No, all three of us, dog.
I'm down.
All
He
three
gonna
of us. You
quit
ready?
first.
Here you go.
Cameraman, you in? You got
I'm ready. Look.
cameraman, you in? You ready for a breath holding contest right now?
He gonna be breathing in the mic. Look at him. Look at him.
Let's go.
Look at him.
Hey, Dave, we need a cue on this one, bro. We need a cue and a timer because I can't time, right?
Whenever y'all ready.
He gonna be out here. Look.
I'll start first.
Tell us when. Tell us when.
Yeah, I got it. Look at the veins popping out his neck. He know he wouldn't let that thing loose.
He gonna pass out.
We gonna be on this show. Baby. The ass up. Baby shark.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He was sweating. He was
Seriously
sweating.
sweating.
He was sweating. This man was sweating.
Hey, let me just tell you, I thought we were about to lose Brian. I thought we were about to lose Brian. Holy
listen,
shit, you all right? Are you okay, Dom?
Listen, he one of the people that's gonna die.
Hey, I will. I'm the one that does not tap out.
Are you okay?
As soon as I felt my brain no oxygen,
Is everybody
my
okay?
area?
Yeah, everybody's okay.
Usually.
I'm good for underwater if I have to be, like a good two and a half.
2.209.
Okay, little babies.
I can appreciate that.
a little
Listen,
guppies.
I can
a little
appreciate
a
that.
little guppy gills.
Yeah,
Word.
guppy gills.
A little guppy gills.
And what you got?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, you stopped at like 30, 45 seconds, and then you let the pros do it.
Man, that was actually kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
So we're game on them.
I
What's
used
up?
to I used to do that in my Wounded Warrior, like not Wounded Warrior, Oasis. You know, you have to, when they think you fucked up in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to, when they do a little training and stuff, and tell you, are you okay? I used to be just holding my breath, me and this one dude, this other Marine. And we'll look at each other and we'll have this, and we'll look at our clocks and go,
Y'all in there just holding your breath.
Oh,
For no
dude.
reason.
Oh, dude.
For no reason, just in there holding their breath.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we were bored as fuck, just like,
When we were in combat overseas, dude, bro, to fill your time,
Or you was doing anything.
because
huh?
you're crazy at that point. I mean,
It's
people
already
are
too
dropping
late.
left and right. You taking people down, people taking boys down. What are you gonna do in your downtime? You're all fucked up.
hold your breath.
You gonna hold your breath? You gonna throw rocks at a can?
making new games.
See,
Yeah,
see,
make
see who
everything.
can stay on one leg.
Everything.
The longest.
Fight, rap, wrestle, do your thing. Sharpen your skills.
Something.
Everything.
Staring contest. Did you blink?
Yeah,
Did you blink?
bro. I ate one of
I
those.
swear you blink.
I ate one of those commercial, and you make IOU bets all day long. Dog. Like IOU, whenever I could
somebody
get to
a
some
million.
cash, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all sitting in a
Double
bank.
up,
You can't
double
even
up.
touch it. Yeah,
When I get back.
exactly, dude. And so they had this commercial can that came from the kitchen, right? This commercial can of applesauce. I think there was something like 4 or 5 pounds of applesauce in there. And somebody had a bet out there, and they popped the top open, and they said, "Look, I'll give $300 to the first dude that pounds this in less than an hour."
Applesauce?
It was like,
Who was the idiot that did it?
yeah, that was me, dog.
Right.
I was like, I'm a walking garbage disposal, dude. Are you kidding me?
Shitting
Yeah,
for
bet
weeks.
bro. I have never. I couldn't make it to where I needed to go. And you're in combat, dude. Are you kidding me?
That's not a good thing to do,
Bro, I'm not gonna say anything else, dude.
And it's hot outside.
I hit my head.
Right.
I hit my head on a tree. I was running at that tree so hard and so fast, trying to pull my pants
See?
down. Bro, I had my pants down. I went, killing yourself.
He couldn't help
Because I
it.
had to,
He couldn't help it.
It was
It's
terrible.
involuntarily at
it
that
was
time.
terrible, involuntary, for sure. But I did it to myself, no doubt.
We
dude.
do, don't we do it?
Man, there were some good times though, man. Yeah, there's some downtime to fill. Sometimes whenever you're doing this military shit, holding your breath's one of them.
Yes.
What's that about? It's just like to be competitive, to improve yourself, grow your
competitive.
skills.
I think it's just because I think we all competitors. Like here's a serious competitor, and he's a silent competitor. Like I was on the treadmill with this cat, right? No, no. Let's go. We was at the spa. Like relaxing.
Yeah.
And he wants to get in this cold ass water. I'm talking about, and I hate,
He hate the cold.
I hate the cold
yeah.
water, but I know it's good. He was like, "Yeah, bro. So what we gonna do?" You know what I'm saying? Like the first it was the dry sauna, then it was the cold sauna, then it was the hot steamy sauna, and then it was cold water, like the cold water jacuzzi.
Yeah.
And you have to be butt ass naked. There's no,
Can't wear no towel.
you can't wear no towel. Just, whew, that's
Well, you need a towel in the pool for. What do you want to
I
tie on the
wanted
pool for?
shorts on.
Yeah, I wanted shorts.
I wanted shorts
I
on.
I wanted to jump the cruise.
And there's other people there. I don't want my, I want my meat just swing.
Where the fuck are you, Greece?
Man,
Listen.
we were
Where the fuck were you guys?
man, we was at this spa.
It was dope.
It was real nice.
Where is the spa?
Claremont.
Oh, okay.
Claremont.
All
Yeah.
right, I got it.
And he was like, I was like, man. So we went cold water, and he just did that shit. Like,
It's relaxing,
Yeah, for sure.
nah, it wasn't.
and you know
Well,
it feel
I
good
always
for the
use
body.
The last 3 minutes of my shower is as cold as the water gets.
5 minutes,
Yeah,
cold
last
water.
3.
I love that.
5 minutes.
But he wanted to cold water, hot back in the sauna. I like the sauna. I like the heat.
You like
All day. I can sit there hours.
sleep,
Yeah.
sleeping. I can't sleep.
You do that sauna, huh?
I love it.
Yeah.
And
The
then
one in Compound gets up to like 170 degrees.
I was in EOS. It was
insane, dude.
200.
It's
200
insane.
on the dot, and I love it.
Yeah, it's too much.
And then he's like, we're going back into the cold water. And I'm like, bruh.
Got to tighten up your skin.
I was like, I don't want
That's the
that.
truth. That's the truth.
It
Make
really
you feel
do.
young.
Yeah.
Well, I got out of it. 'Cause I said,
Refreshing.
let's hold our breath.
All right.
Let's hold our breath. And if we get if I go further, we getting the fuck out.
only reason why I got out the water because I had to think about it. It was 4 naked men in the water. You feel me?
He's like, I was running out. I was knees and elbows. Knees and elbows. That's all you saw in
I
James.
about that water. Like, hold on, what the hell am I doing? Just answer me.
Yeah, now that I think about it, like if you opened your eyes, you weren't gonna see it.
Isn't that the damn truth?
We here playing. Mark,
How
what's
cold
going
is-
on there?
It was cold.
How cold is the water?
It was cold.
freezing.
No, but come on.
I don't know.
temperature.
No, it was cold.
Temperature-wise.
Freezing.
Yeah.
It was. I would say about 40.
40 degrees. Check it out.
I
You
gotta
got
look
me
serious.
entering into a pool. Okay. With some other dudes. My butt crack gonna grow a no crack. My butt crack. I'm gonna grow a no crack.
Just seamless.
Nothing. Barbie. I'm a Ken doll. I'm a
For
Ken
real.
doll, dog.
They
That's
be
a-
yelling at me in that spot. I always
a
be
hump.
coming in with my drawers
Yeah, they
on.
yelled at. They was like, no,
No towel. No. All right.
And I'm like, why? we in there with full shorts on.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. Yeah, I believe it is.
I gotta get on that billionaire game, dog. You guys spend all this time at the spa.
Yeah.
Sounds I need to get on y'all's bankroll.
Here you
Champ.
go.
This is his favorite. This is his favorite saying. I'm gonna always say that. You gotta treat the champ like the champ.
Oh, that's what's up, dude.
You got you. Champ like the
That's
champ.
what he say when he like
That-
the
you
champ.
I get it. When you want something, you gotta get it.
They
dude.
just hold my belts right now, man.
That's
They
what's
holding
up,
it for
though.
me. I'm already the champ. They just holding it.
That's
Man, dude, you had some fights recently, yeah?
Yeah, yo. Yes, I did.
You were traveling too.
Yes, sir.
What's where were you last?
I
Out of
was
country.
in Colombia.
Columbia. That's right. I talked to you.
Yeah.
You were in here just before. I
Yep,
think.
just before I left.
I think most people, whenever we talk to a fighter, right, like the thought that goes through our head, most people's head, is what makes you want to fight. Me, like, I fought for a little while in my life, in my later life after the military. Before the military, I boxed traditional for the Police Academy League of Boxing. There was Golden Gloves facility. And so I had a chance from a very young age to box, and then went in the service, and then got into martial arts heavily afterwards. But I never fought, professionally, if you will, or even semi-professionally. We did a lot of fights. But I got out of that, and then went into the business world and did my shit. You know what I'm saying? But I learned a lot, more so from fighting than I have in any other walk of life.
Facts. That's 1,000% true.
Yeah, and this isn't me trying to brag. I'm saying, like, I'm an old dude. I'm 40 years old. Shit,
Don't look like it.
That's
You
not
know,
old.
I appreciate that.
I'm still young.
But I feel like I've lived some. I appreciate that vote of confidence. I feel the same way actually. But I also feel like I lived a lot of lives, and that's one of them. And whenever I think back, dude, it was so great. So much so that I actually got back into training recently. The reason I got back into training is I was really reconciling my time spent and the value I get out of my time spent. Like, I'm very much a net balance guy, right? Like, what I put in, I want to gain value back, right? Or at least gain enough value to share with other people if I'm not the one personally getting that value.
Right.
But whatever I'm spending my time and my money on is super critical, dude. But when you dedicate your life to something like what you're doing now, sometimes we think about like sacrificing other things to get what you're pacing for now. But I like to think of it in a completely opposite manner. You're not sacrificing anything. You didn't lose out on nothing. It's all in our heads, man.
Right.
Long and the short is that time spent and where you're putting your time and your energy all towards. Like, ask you what you were doing today, man. Training and wrestling. That's what it's about. What is it in you that makes you, that drives you to the fight and this path that you're on, dude?
And to be honest, I love fighting. Like, I really do. I enjoy it. I love it because at the end of the day, we are humans. And we all go through regular life problems, and things happen all the time, and we have certain ways of dealing with it. My way of dealing with it is boxing. I express everything through boxing, how I'm feeling, how I'm feeling that day. I might go in that day feeling good, hitting the bag, or I might be mad about something, and I go in there, I'm still hitting the bag. But after I'm done after that session, I feel great. I'm nice and relaxed. Nothing's bothering me. That's my escape from everything, boxing. And I love it.
Yeah.
It's my job. And it don't even feel like a job because
like
I love
therapy,
it.
dude.
It is. It is. It really is. It's an art. That's why I respect everybody. What anybody do, I put respect on it. Painting. Somebody can paint a picture. I put respect on it. They can tell me their paintings $1,000. Who am I to tell them that their paintings not worth $1,000? Because they believe in themselves, just how I believe in myself. You can't put a price on me. I'm worth. I know how much I'm worth. I'm worth more than what somebody else could give me. You know what I mean? So I can't tell nobody how much their art or whatever they're doing is and how much it costs. You know what I mean?
That's pretty cool because you trust the process.
Right.
Because you know the process of your own. But not a lot of people are that solid with their shit.
No,
dude.
not and that's crazy because I'm actually reading a book right now. It's called like 7 Habits, Effective Habits and everything like that. And that's one thing I like to do. I like to read and just know about people and why people think differently. You know what I mean? So for me, I feel like I don't like going to party and I don't like going out and just partying for no reason at my age. Because I'm young. I feel like I'm young. I feel like I have a lot of life left.
Yeah.
So I can have more time then to party and everything like that. I want to accomplish what I want to accomplish first. And then I read this book. It's saying you have to think things differently. You know what I mean? Different outcomes. Because like 2 people can look at this picture and one person can see an old lady and another person can look at the picture and see a younger lady. But they're both not wrong.
No,
They just see different things.
Well, it's their understanding what old and young is, which is our
Exactly.
conditioning,
Right.
which is the lens that we look at life through. And everybody's got different experiences and conditions that allow them to see what I like to use the word allow. That's the first time I think. Allow them to see what they see. And you respect that for what that is, which is
Exactly.
very difficult for people to do. That's like in the utmost of respect. You know what I mean? Like respecting a person for their perspective and their beliefs and their opinion. We can't put money or a dollar value or say that's wrong or right. Dude, that's huge.
Because I look at my Snapchat, I look at Instagram and everything. I see my friends all having fun. They all out partying. They all getting drunk. They all like they just having fun. And I'm like, damn, I'm in the crib. I gotta get up 5 in the morning to go damn run. Who the hell want to get up 5 in the morning to go run some damn miles? That's the last thing I want to go do. You know what I mean? Waking up just nice and cold in the bed soft. You know what I mean? But we see things differently. You know what I mean? I'm going to enjoy myself. Believe me, I sure am. But it's going to be after I accomplish certain things I want to accomplish in life. And after I get to where I want to get to, I want to establish myself now. I don't want to be 30 years old trying to figure things out. And then now starting to get my shit together, I want to get on it early as possible and as young as possible I can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yo, all that fun. That's
It's
fun.
going to always be there.
But check it out. That fun is the fun that's that lens of fun, bro. And you'll find out the inverse is true later in life. Is that fun is the focus on yourself. Do you know what I mean? That's I say a waste of time, you know? But yeah, there's this partying thing. I mean, it gets this high energy, it gets this wild, you know, you don't know, it's risky.
Right.
You got
Adrenaline.
TNA going everywhere, you know, you don't know what's gonna happen.
What's TNA for us squares?
Titties and you know, And you've had your run at that for sure,
Yeah, of
dude.
course.
It's not like it ain't ever
Yeah.
happened, dude.
Right, of
Come
course.
on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just guess Colombia was titties, dog. You know? I'm gonna just throw that out there, dude.
Colombia was beautiful, but it was more focused in Colombia.
Yeah, I
'Cause
feel
it was back-to-back fights, so I really ain't had no time to really. It was get back cutting weight, really. To be
Yeah.
honest with you. And there was no gyms out there really, because like people gyms is third world country, so it appreciates you. Like it makes you appreciate where you come from. Like America, I don't care if you want food stamps, you richer than people in Colombia. You
No
know
doubt,
what I mean?
dude.
So you
No
need
doubt.
to. So you need to like appreciate and be grateful for the things that we have, because American, we spoiled.
No doubt.
I don't
dude.
care. I don't care if you on food stamps right now. You spoiled and you rich to people over there. Cause I brought this kid. He a drink, and he took it back home, and they was like, "Oh, you think you big because you could drink that kind of drink now?" You know what I mean? Because they really can't afford it. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, it just teaches you to appreciate it and everything like that. So,
Man, other nations have been nations and countries and even communities within the United States, which I'm sure you've witnessed yourself. But even in the most low of low poverty, I mean, the opportunities that exist at our doorstep in this land are unbelievable. I don't even get it.
They say
I don't even get it.
we've been to third world countries and stuff, and you
Oh yeah.
they say the reason America is not because what's given or what's already established. It's about what you can create. It's not about gimme. It's about I have a brain, I have people, and I have resource. Go make your life happen. That's why, because you can't do that anywhere else. It's hard to do that in Haiti. It's hard to do that in Djibouti. It's hard to do that in the Middle East. It's hard to do that in other areas that we look at as paradise. We look at Colombia and we think TNA.
I was joking.
No, I do.
Yeah.
or DR.
No,
or,
it's Colombia, dog.
right. You get what I'm saying? And we forget that it's not a resort. It has resort places. But
That
they
are actually
definitely.
crushing some of those communities. Costa Rica
Right.
is a good example of
Right.
where prostitution, drugs,
trafficking big time.
prostitution and drugs and human trafficking become what? A baby producer
Yep.
yeah.
within a impoverished state. You know what I mean? And then all these Westerners come down. Yeah, they're throwing all their money around and consuming all this stuff, but the infrastructure is not there.
1000%.
So they don't have they don't have a trash system in place. They don't have
Sewage.
sewage in place. So where's it going? Down the gullet to the little critters in the ocean. Like they deserve that, you know?
And we get this, like you say, man. He can, once you focus on what you want to focus on, and you put all your might. You're not worrying about the superficial parties, the superficial.
Oh, you mean those Westerners that go down to Costa Rica and they're having all that fun and
Uh-huh.
polluting the world with all that fun? You know what I'm saying, dude?
Right, and that's why I respect this cat, man. Like I'm 37, you're 40, right?
Yeah.
He's 24 years old, and I guarantee, me at 24 was not thinking, let me focus on what I need to focus on so I can.
That's where I'm coming from, though, dude. Like, it's a fight, though. But here's the thing,
Yeah.
and that's exactly where I'm coming from. Back to the fight, you just love it. You love the fight because you work it out, right? Because you're working it out. It's like therapy, dog. And so that's where it is. You're saying it. Is it like therapy to go out and party? No, you feel like shit the next day. You probably made some
Lost
decisions,
money,
et
lost
cetera,
your
et cetera.
phone.
And for what, dude? But that's where it is, man. So what brings you, bro, what brings you to the fight? I don't mean now or maybe now, but I'm talking about originally, man. How'd this journey get started with you?
To be honest with you, probably just from fighting growing up, bro. Like outside, like it's East Coast, it's more rough. Like you gotta have a tough shell. Like I know it's poverty everywhere in America, you know what I mean? But I feel like it's different on the East Coast. Cause like I feel like California, it got more opportunities out here. And back home it's not a lot of opportunities. It's either you wake up, go outside, you see people drug dealing, see people doing crime and all types of
Yo,
stuff.
it's
everything
Colombia and Haiti versus the U.S. If you look at it from a more macro
Yeah.
perspective, it's similar. We got communities in the U.S.
Yeah, we
like
do.
that are rough.
We
dog.
do.
Yeah.
So that's all you really see, and you gotta have a tough shell. Like people always be like, "Dang man," like, and I be playing around. I be like, "No, I'm just playing. Don't take it serious. Like, don't be so sensitive." Cause back home, like, if you ain't have a tough shell, you was getting picked on. You couldn't fight. You was getting picked on. People commit suicides because it's so crazy back home. Like, that's all there is to do. Like, it ain't nothing else to escape if you're not playing sports. And that's the one thing I learned and my mom learned is to keep me busy. Keep me busy. Keep me in sports. I don't got no time to be around no bed. I don't got no time to hang around my friends. I come home, I go to practice. I come home, do my homework. I'm tired. I'm in the bed. You know what I mean? Keep that same thing. And
It's rigor.
just boxing, man. And just having so much anger built up. Your mom can't pay certain bills. This can't happen, and you still young and you can't have no control over it. You know what I mean? So you just like everything just be bottling up. So you don't want to keep bottling up. So you fight.
Yeah.
You fight. And I feel like I just been fighting all my life. So it ain't no difference in the ring.
Yeah.
And I just love preparing for something. Knowing that I'm preparing to go to war against this person. And the only way he gonna beat me is if he just is the better man that day. He got, because he's not gonna work harder than me.
I remember.
You feel me?
I remember
He
hearing
not-
you say that last time we were
I'm
chatting,
gonna work hard.
dude.
We
yeah.
gonna go at it.
Yeah.
If you gotta take me out, bro. We gonna go at it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So dog. I see killed or be killed. You know what I mean? So
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I mean, even in a
Gotta have
competitive
it.
match, I don't know. You got to put that head.
You got
gotta
to.
have that head game on.
got to.
They say boxing's not a fighting man's sport. It's a thinking man's sport.
Yeah.
And that's why I like boxing, bro, because it taught me everything about life. Like boxing teach you how to be humble, teach you discipline. I feel like nothing can break me. I went through the hardest workouts. I've been in the ring so much, and the thing about being in the ring is that boxing teach you in life that you can't cut corners. You can't cut corners because you can't play boxing. You can't, if you're not running, if you're not putting the hard work in, it's going to show in that ring. And you don't want it to show in the ring because you don't know how bad it hurts getting punched on and you tired and you can't pick your arms up or you can't fight back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could lose your life in there. So
It's true.
it keeps you honest.
You got to be careful when you get to your level of boxing. There's no question, no
Yeah,
fucking doubt
it keeps you
about it,
honest.
dude.
I
No
love
doubt
it
about
though.
it.
I love it though.
Yeah.
Because that's when I perform at my best.
Yeah.
I back against the wall. That's when I perform at my best every time.
So you've been playing sports for a long time.
My whole
with that
life.
focus.
My whole life.
Yeah. So
And
you
my
know
mom,
how to train.
and my mom started it. My mom, we used to have to wait to my little sister get off the bus, and my mom used to be right in the backyard with me playing basketball till my little sister came home off the school bus. That was just basketball. Wasn't talking about football. She's at the football games, everything. Running, she used to run right on the sideline, flag football. If I'm running to get in the ball, 'cause I was running back, she'd be, go,
She's
son!
that
Right on the,
mom.
she that mom.
She's that mom.
She that mom.
I love
Yup,
that.
go
shit,
that
dude.
mom. She that mom. And I
Love
love
that.
that because that was motivation. Like, I'm trying to tell you. She used to always tell me, see, keep running, the dog gonna get your chicken nuggets.
The dog gonna get you.
She said, she used to say that all the time. I swear to God, that was her
Oh,
favorite
man.
line. And I'd be out. I'd be out.
I ain't gonna get my chicken nuggets.
Right.
East Coast where? Whereabouts on the East Coast?
My family, we really originally from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
But my mom moved out to Williamsburg, Pennsylvania.
Got it.
And that's where I was at. And then back and forth with my dad and my family.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I know both those spots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Williamsburg
Cool.
with Little League.
It's cold, bro.
Cold.
Very cold.
Negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
it
know,
gets
that's why I
cold.
hate the cold, bro. They be like, you from East Coast? I be like, listen, I'm from the East Coast, but I prepare for the weather. I got my long johns on, my Warridge. I'm warm.
Yeah.
Got my gloves on.
How you like it out here in Cali now?
Man,
dog?
I spoiled. I
I
love it,
know,
bro. I
dude.
love it, bro. But like,
it never gets hot,
never,
really.
bro.
It never gets cold,
Never.
really.
Never, bro. I wake up, walk outside with a beater on. I feel so good. I be like, damn.
I know. Huh?
It makes you want to grind. It makes you want to work. Like I told her back home, it used to be depressing. I wake up and it be raining. I be like, damn, I ain't trying to go outside because I
Yeah.
gotta get wet. My bottom of my pants gonna be soaking wet. I gotta
Right.
walk in the crib.
Shoes gonna be
Shoes gonna be soaked. Got
Socks.
snow.
He's worried
And my
about
mom-
getting wet.
Yeah,
Look at this.
look. In the morning, my mom was a school
But he's
teacher.
a shark,
But he's
right?
a shark.
He's a shark. My mom was a school teacher, so I gotta wake up in the morning, shovel the snow when it's snowing. I
Yeah.
hate
Nah.
that.
I would before just to
Unsubscribe.
shovel
I used to be
snow.
like, Mom,
Unsubscribe, dude.
Right.
No, I lived in New York for a while and then
Okay.
Connecticut.
Okay, so you know what it's like.
I do. Yeah, for several years. And then I was in Portland, Oregon
Mm-hmm.
for a while before that, which is like these beautiful summers where the clouds don't even come out
Right.
for like
Portland's
3
nice.
straight months. It's in the 90s
Mm-hmm.
and it's beautiful.
Chris.
Yeah, it's perfect. And then for 9 months it drizzles and rains. So everybody's used to getting wet.
Right.
Everybody's got shoes on that they want to get wet. They want to go outside and they want to jog in the rain.
I really like that.
It's
I like
refreshing.
it,
You
but
just-
it's different. in
you own
Oregon.
it.
It's different from Northwest.
All right, it's thunderstorm and all.
No,
It's a drizzle.
refreshing. It's
I never really heard lightning and thunder there. And when I grew up in the dirty South, which was on the Gulf of Mexico and Texas on the Louisiana border, I mean it was like a thunder and lightning storm 2-3 times a week.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, that's
I think we got more rain in my hometown than like anywhere else in the United States.
it's
those
depressing to
years.
me. I hate
I
the
love
rain.
the rain. I love a good.
I
I mean, I love the rain now out here because it barely rains. It rain.
Can't stand the rain.
Close my
It rain out here. You like okay?
I
We
love
needed that.
I love it. I love the rain.
Yeah, man.
I love a good thunderstorm. A good what they call tropical storm. I
Yeah,
love
no doubt.
Yeah, give me something that keeps the power away.
Hey, I'm sure my family needs some help in the next hurricane that blows through the southeast.
No.
I'll be
I
sure to
said
call you
tropical-
first.
Tropical storm.
I'll be sure to call him.
You know him.
He loves
Shark.
that
Yeah,
shit.
he's a shark.
He
Right?
loves
Shark.
that shit.
He
He
go
just-
sit there and swim
I
in
go
the-
outside. If they had a waterproof blunt, I smoke it.
Oh, shit, dude. So you got fights coming up, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you got?
Right now it's supposed to have August 14th in Pennsylvania, but we just waiting.
Kinda,
yeah,
in some
yeah.
capacity, right?
I was gonna have a lot of people come. We just waiting to see on the opponent from there,
All right.
and hopefully it was supposed to be in September. So we just still waiting right now. I just came back from 3 fights in Colombia,
No doubt.
3 back to back every week.
How'd you do in Colombia?
I did good.
Oh,
I had 3 fights, won all 3.
won all 3.
Yup,
Cool.
8 7 knockouts.
What'd you learn?
Shh. Man, I learned more Spanish. That's for sure. I sure as hell I was out there for a whole month. Ain't watched no American TV. Everything was in Spanish. So I stayed in this little ass hotel. The beds felt like cardboard. And the showers was cold. And they make your food, right? And when people have your food and everything over there, flies be flying over your food. You be like,
Oh, that's the best.
they be
man.
like, yeah, they be
That's the
landing on your
best,
food. They just
dude.
be like, okay. You know how to hear. You be like, get out of here. You know what I mean? They over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
They brought me some. I asked for some fish and some rice and something like that. Like they do like their little special dishes and everything like that. Like you're saying. They brought me the fish. The fish came out with the eyeballs, pokey teeth.
Oh, that's that
Oh,
good
yeah.
shit.
All
right
types.
there.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. that good shit right there.
I'm looking. I'm like, damn. I'm
Was
like,
it wiggling?
no, shit, I thought it was. I'm like, I'm from like, damn, in America, when I get some fish, it's just fish for, like, you know what I mean? It's already taken care
They
of.
wasted a bunch of shit before it got to you in America. I
I
promise.
saw that.
Them eyeballs, dude,
That's-
that's spice.
that's
No,
that
no,
good
no.
shit right
I
there.
ain't eating that.
Bite into one of them, they just
No,
Yep. It's like
I
a
saw the guy.
gusher.
I saw the guy eat one of them that was with us. He was tearing it
It's
up.
like, it's just like
Do you
a
know your
gusher.
eyes are directly connected to your brain? So therefore your eyes are actually your brain.
That's crazy.
If you think about it, your eye is just an extension of your
Of your
brain.
brain. It's
So
part
you're
of it.
exposing your brain, your literal brain as an organ to the public people. And you just like
That's crazy. So
Hi.
so then I
all day. Dave, I told you that was just a shrug. I don't want to have guests over on the couch.
I told him
Little
to
TNA back there. Just kidding.
No. If it was, I would have been like, I would have kept it going and just.
I told him to switch the fish because I ain't want the fish. I was like, man, he looking at me. So then he switched the fish.
Wait, what? Who was looking at you? Like the people
The
there?
fish.
Oh,
The fish was looking at me.
he said the fish was
eyeballs
looking at him. I
me.
got you. Okay.
So I said, can I have some chicken or something? I'm like, you ain't got nothing else? They was like, yeah, we got chicken. Man, they went in the back, grabbed the chicken by his neck and cut him right in front of him. I said, oh, hell no. Like, what the hell? So the whole time, but I ain't going to be picky. I'm like, all right, I got to eat it. The whole time I'm eating the chicken, I'm just looking at it like, damn, I just saw you get cooked. Like, just die right in front of me. I was like, oh, man.
Dang.
But
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. But my stomach felt real good though. I ain't
Oh
had
yeah,
no-
that's
no-
good
no-
because that's got that
It
good.
was all clean. It
It's
wasn't
not
no,
that
it's
preservatives,
not
no
none.
I mean, they
artificials.
can't afford all those chemicals
Yeah,
and
nah.
shit.
And
They're
they
just
fruit.
growing it in the yard.
As
You know,
is.
if they can keep it alive with
Right.
their
Right.
botany shit that they've been passing through generations for God knows how long.
Listen, and the fruit is amazing.
That's all he kept saying, man. It's fruit.
Yeah,
The fruit.
that's
I
what
was
hear.
running in the park, and you see workers that's working in the park
Just
throwing
reach up to
sticks.
it, yeah.
Yeah, throwing sticks at the thing, getting mangoes down, trying to share mangoes with me. And everything. I love the culture over there, man. I can't lie. Places like they show so much love over there. The first time I got there, the first day I had some nice shoes. I had some nice little outfit. I walked outside the whole day. Everybody was staring at me. I said, okay. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to the store. I went and brought some Crocs, and then wore basketball shirts and a mismatched shirt every day.
Yeah,
And I fit in just like that.
you smart, man.
Everything like
And
that.
you wanted to,
I
right,
didn't
huh?
want to stand out. For
Yeah.
what? I want to be part of the people. I want to be with the people. So I didn't come here to see like make it look like I got money or be better than anybody. I wanted to learn the culture while I'm here, introduce, connect with everybody else that's around here, learn the city, and they started calling me Colombian Machine. They did. What made me feel good was the fight's about to start, and one of the fights start, and they asked all these Colombian kids, everything around me, and watching me get my hands wrapped, and they was like, the fight start, y'all kids can go over there. They was like, we staying here. This my people. And I said, damn, that shit hit me in my heart. You know what I mean? Because I'm not from here. Y'all just met me and everything like that, and y'all claiming me and showing me love like this. I ain't even do nothing for y'all. You know what I mean? I mean, just show genuine love, but that's just regular. That's just
cool.
me regular. So
Spending time though.
yeah.
Well, you know, people see us just like you see me. You see Brian. You see these kids. You don't need to know.
Billionaire.
B. You don't need. You know what I mean? When people see you, they see you,
Right.
and you have something. You know, like you've got something, and that's why we're sitting here talking, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, because you got something. What is that something you think?
Man.
You don't have to know.
Just being myself. I figure I'll just be myself. I ain't trying to fit in. I ain't trying to show somebody this and that. All I'm here to do is show that I'm the alpha in this boxing world. And other than that, I'm just me, James Earle. I never was above nobody, never below nobody, but always know that I'm different. And I'm unique in my own way. And that's another thing that I read in my book is that people try to mold other people how they want them to be instead of actually just like accepting them as their own unique self. And then they will develop as they go on and go on and go on with life. You know what I mean? Because they're just human.
That's important to know this. This is a very, very good lesson that everybody learns at a different stage in life. You know?
So that's why, like, lately, like I used to just think like, dang, like why can't nobody see how I see it, as in just keep grinding until you accomplish what you want to accomplish. But people see life differently than me, and that's fine. And I just have to understand and accept them as their own unique self. So don't judge nobody.
Nah. Like you, I grew up scrapping a lot because I was redheaded, tall, skinny. You know what I'm saying? Just like I am now. And gangly. And I was getting beat up all the time. Getting picked on and beat up all the time, man. And I learned how to scrap back then because I had to.
Gotcha.
I just kind of had to. But it taught me a lesson that people were really fucked up and like mean to other people because they are unique and different. You know what I'm saying? And that rubbed me wrong and didn't seem right, particularly being on the receiving end of that. You know what I mean? So that's why I got into boxing so early in life. My grandpappy put me in. And so mad respect to somebody who kept it going, you know, for a career, because it's not easy.
Yeah, definitely not.
It's not an easy path. Fighting is not an easy path. I got falsies right here. You know, I had to get my jaw reconstructed, my nose.
Shit, my jaw
was all fucked up.
My nose was busted a couple times.
Bro.
Jaw, swear, getting stuck sometimes. I don't know.
No doubt. My cauliflower year, I was going for interviews when I was in my later 20s, and I gave up fighting because I had broken, anyway. And so I was going to interviews, and people, are looking at your crazy ass ear.
Right. Like what's going on?
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I went and got it fixed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it's one of those things, dude. It's a gnarly journey, bro.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I say you really haven't been hit yet in boxing if you ain't get hit, and then sit down and ask yourself, why the fuck did I choose this sport? I could have been a doctor, a lawyer. I choose to fight.
I walked in that door and I put my shit in the cage. You know what I mean?
I decided to do this.
And I was stoked about getting in the ring just before that fucking happened.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
But what a lesson, man.
Man, but I
What a
love
lesson.
But it teaches so much, bro. Like, I'm telling you, man, nothing could break me.
I feel that.
Nothing. I swear I can go through the worst stuff in the world, but I know one thing, I'm going to be all right.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Man, that's true. That's true, man. And that's a huge learning.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge learning in life, dude. I think, a lot of people could benefit early off in life to learn that lesson.
Mm-hmm.
But you had a lot of other options, dude, to go different routes.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
You moved out this way from the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
You were telling me you were living in your car for a little while.
Yeah, definitely. By myself. Nobody to help me. My mom calling every day crying, talking about come home, because I always can come home. But I'm like, Mom, listen. I had you baby me all my life. I ain't trying here. None of that right now. You got to let me get this to by myself like a man. You know what I mean? I could have went home and took the easy route. But, you don't become successful unless you go through uncomfortable positions. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I was in an uncomfortable position, and you would never know. I wake up every day smiling, going to the gym, still putting my work in, still doing what I had to do. You would have never knew. It wasn't in me just to show. It was either I'm not about to sit here and complain about it, or I'm gonna make something shake. And that's exactly what I did. So now I go from being homeless to living in a beautiful apartment. You know what I mean? And that's just off of hard work. And that just showed me even more to always love and trust the process. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people give up on themselves because they don't see the results the next day. It's going to take some time. You got to put work in. Nothing just happens overnight. You know what I mean? Big companies never just happen overnight. You got to work and grind, stay dedicated, stay consistent.
And the ones that do don't last.
Exactly. You got to grind, stay dedicated, stay consistent, and it's going to work out every time. That's how I know, like, everything I ever said I was going to do, I said I was going to fight in front of Floyd. Next you know, Floyd flew me out to Vegas, and I sparred a middleweight in front of him. And I just did just a lot of things. Just off of everything I said that I was going to do, I manifested. I really believe that. Like, you manifest everything you want. And if you put your mind to it, you're going to achieve it. Anything. And people always say, like, I say, everything's about timing. Somebody could be right now, somebody could be 24 and rich, my age, 24, but then he could be 28 while I'm 28, and he could be on crack or broke, and I'm rich.
Straight up.
Timing is it. Everybody's timing is different.
No doubt.
Everybody's timing is different.
Timing, choices,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
will,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things, man. Don't cut yourself short on that one, because you're checking a lot of boxes, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like, just listening to you talk right now, you're checking a lot of boxes. And you're an inspiration to me, man.
Appreciate it.
I'm serious, dude. It brings me back from an age perspective to a time that, you know how you, like, try to see yourself in somebody else's shoes sometimes, because we can't be there.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if I take myself back to 24, you said, right? And try and imagine myself in your shoes, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. I'm glad it's you and not me. You know what I'm saying, Brian?
You and me both.
You know what I'm saying, Brian?
You and me both. You and me both. I don't.
Isn't that crazy to think, though? Isn't that crazy to think, like, because he's killing it, dog, but I don't want to be wearing your shoes.
No.
You know,
look
not
at
because I'm scared or whatever. It's
just
just
don't
not my
want to.
thing.
I just
It's not
don't
my
want
thing
to.
for sure, dude.
You don't want to do that.
Uh-uh.
It's certain things that you just don't want to do.
No.
You know what I mean?
But I'm glad you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking glad you're doing it, dude. You know what I'm
Man, I
saying?
love
And that's me giving you props.
I appreciate it.
That's giving me
Appreciate
you mad fucking props
1000%
because you're a motherfucking warrior, dude.
Appreciate it.
You're a dangerous warrior, bro.
Appreciate it.
And you were built to do shit. That's clear.
Appreciate
Yeah, I mean, that's super clear.
1000%.
That's super clear, man.
You should take a punch from him.
Here you go.
I think. I mean,
Not a
where exactly? I don't take punches in the face anymore.
Right.
Actually, I don't let anybody put their hands on
right,
me unless
no,
they're
no.
ready to die.
No, let me tell you.
I'm not gonna let anybody hit me like that unless
Right.
they're ready to fucking
Listen,
die.
I've heard plenty of times people say he hit hard.
Yeah.
It wasn't until what's the little circle bag?
Oh, I had him hold. He was holding like one of them. It's like punching bags, like
A handbag.
Yeah,
No,
it's not.
it's a circle and you gotta hold it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's thick. Now it's thick, right? And
You okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. So it was a drill. He was moving and punching on both sides because
Hey,
he
call it a little bob and a weave.
and he would pop. He was like he was hitting it like here, and then I was right here holding it back. He
my hook.
gave me a strong like I'm talking about walking ring like rope to rope. So it was a walking exercise, and every single punch it was like a bullet.
You get nervous?
No, fuck that. I'm not no bitch.
I didn't even say
Look,
that.
I ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? Look, but every single punch, it was like it didn't hurt. It was like
Yeah.
pressure.
Full of fire, bro.
Just
funny.
every single
fire.
Yeah.
punch. And it wasn't just like one. It was pow pow, move, pow pow, move, pow pow. This was him. I'm just like, are you gonna get tired? Because my chest, I think I'm having heart palpitations. Insane. And I'm just
He's dangerous, dude.
1,000. And
Yeah.
listen, I've been hit. I've been hit. I've been snuck.
Damn
I've been somebody that threw a haymaker and caught it.
Yeah.
I promise you, there's only one person that I would not. I tell him I'll never in my life fight you. I'll shoot you before I fight you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that because it's certain things that I'm not gonna do. I know how he trains too. I know that he's a focused, intelligent fighter.
Yeah. I
That's
can tell
very scary.
The intelligent part is interesting.
That's the scary part.
Yeah. It's the best. It's the best. That's
love
chess. That's the chess piece.
It's just yeah. They tell me a lot that I hit hard, and my at the gym they make me wear bigger gloves because when I spar because I hit hard. So they do, and I don't like it because they be having them little ass gloves. So I'm like, why they hit me with their little ass gloves? But I got to wear these big ass pillows.
It doesn't seem fair.
Yeah, I got to wear fuck that. You
hits
go put the same
hard,
gloves as you.
It
So,
just doesn't seem fair.
But he hits
Yeah.
hard.
I don't like
Where's
that.
all that power coming from, bro?
Man, to be honest,
Anybody ever ask you that?
man, like I don't know. My legs is small, but like they so strong.
Yeah.
Like and like power comes from your legs, but like I don't know where
Hips
the fuck
and
it
legs,
comes
man.
from. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I don't know. Maybe it was. I
It's-
don't know.
It's heavy.
Technique, man.
Yeah,
And
Both
you got
hands.
some fire in there, dude.
Both
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
Both.
I dig. I love it.
it's crazy,
I love it, man.
crazy.
Well, I'm glad you guys made the time to come out, dude.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you.
1000%. Thank you for having us.
Yo, you got a crowd in front of you that I think 10,000 people will probably see this. What do you got to say?
I appreciate them. Thank you for the support. Keep supporting me, and I'm gonna keep fighting for you guys.
What's your name, dog?
James Earle, undefeated.
Where can we
8-0,
find you?
7 knockouts. The real James Earle on Instagram. It's the same for everything, really, and Twitter.
Cool, man. Well, thank you again, dog.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Brian.
Oh.
Aye. As
Come
always.
on, bro.
Good to see you, B.
Man, you either call me Be a Billionaire. That's what I'm changing
Be a
my
I ain't your girlfriend,
Yeah.
dog.
Oh,
I ain't your girl. I ain't your girlfriend.
You ain't gotta be the
Billionaire.
girl. That's gonna be it.
All right, we're
might
wrapped,
actually-
Dave. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're gonna get all freaky here. We're gonna get all freaky here. We're gonna get all freaky here. Join us on the deck here in Freaky Town, USA. Just south of downtown Oceanside, CA. Stick around for a little while and meet the locals, yeah. They're a good old crew that's been around a while, yeah.